Congo DR yet again lose. This time they lost to Tunisia. They lost in an embarrassing fashion to South Sudan. And in this game, they were dealt 57-45 loss to Tunisia. As Tunisia backed their first win. Actually, Tunisia are coming off back-to-back losses. And the Tunisian side, Coach Brelman's last win at Tunisia. I mean, he's on his way out, maybe. Based on the reports, this is his last win on Tunisia. And let's just break it down. So Jonathan Kaminga played this game and he had a good game. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, plus 13 efficiency, but it was not enough. As we had our main man here, Omar Abada, he had a plus 20 efficiency, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and a rare 7 steals. That's a stat line that is not, you usually don't see 7 steals like that, but he got that stat line. And this game was just entertaining to watch, especially for Tunisia. I just saw like the way they were just, playing. They toyed around with Congo DR the same way South Sudan, beat up and smacked around Congo DR in the previous day. And Tunisia, there was no time this game was even competitive. There were no lead changes, no time the game was tied. This game was just, a thorough beatdown as the biggest lead Tunisia said was 22 points. I think it was just a revenge game just to grab that first win quickly. And this game, despite, Tunisia dominating, both teams were tied in total rebounds. And on looking at the way the teams shot, I mean, the shooting was just not the best, as despite Tunisia winning, they were not that efficient. They shot 37% from the field, and whereas Congo DR shot 29% from the field, which is abysmal for both teams. But with that one out of the way, on 2-point field goals, you can see Tunisia shot 56% on 2-point field goals. They shot abysmal from deep, that's 17%. But the stat line that they capitalized on majority of the time was on the free throw line. So on the charity stripe, they shot 80% from the line. They racked up 15 steals, 19 assists. They recorded 2 blocks. And they didn't lead in turnovers and fouls, as you could see, Congo DR led in turnovers and fouls, 19 turnovers, 14 fouls, which was just, it was just a poor sight to see. But on the other key stats, you could see points from turnovers. It was Tunisia's for the taking, 25 points from turnovers, 14 fast break points, 32 points in the paint. They really, really worked their way inside. And points from the bench, you could see 17 points from the bench. So the production on the Tunisian side was actually great, despite those efforts by Jonathan Kaminga. The other team was just abysmal throughout the whole game, but Tunisia were really determined to at least win. Michael Rowe, 27 minutes played, 12 points, 50% shooting from the field. Omar Abada, he had 13 points and 7 assists and 7 steals. I mean, this man was on an absolute tear, and he was actually one of the determining factor of them winning. But Dak Brauman he has coached his last game in Tunisia, and he's apparently leaving. So more reports on that as as we progress. But Tunisia really had to bounce back from 2 back-to-back losses. Salah Medri didn't suit up for this game, but I mean But Tunisia are not looking like the champions from last year from the AfroBasket. I don't know what's happening in this FIBA World Cup. They are not able to recover from the 2 shellackings from South Sudan. They've lost a couple of games. They lost to Egypt, and it's not a good look for a Tunisian side. But hopefully they get things rolling, because USM team that hails from Tunisia, they won the BAL, which was actually pretty good. But the national team, I don't know what's going on in there, but they'll figure it out, hopefully, moving forward. But all in all, it was an interesting game to watch. At least Tunisia backed that win against Congo DR. Congo DR apparently are just being, smacked around in that group, and it's not looking good for that side, because, man, you cannot be smacked around like that, especially in have a Golden State Warrior in Jonathan Kaminga there. I'm not saying that he's supposed to drop like 40, but it's not a good look for you to lose like that, especially losing in an embarrassing fashion to South Sudan, then lose against Tunisia like that. So hopefully they can find a way to improve on that and build upon this performance. But hopefully we'll get to see more African basketball as we progress, because this FIBA World Cup window has been crazy. That's been awesome. I've enjoyed every single minute of it, and I must say, I mean, it's great for African basketball in the continent. These competitions just bring African nations together so they can duke it out and see who's the best. So hopefully we're able to see more of those. I'll be coming back to talk on a few remaining topics and videos on games that I watched, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next upload. Peace.